Hey, what's up, y'all? Excuse my voice. I'm just actually waking up. It is 9:17 in the morning. Actually, I woke up an hour ago and had my coffee and everything. But I wanted to kind of talk about some stuff. Um, Now I already know I kind of my moving situation is kind of different. Like I was saying before, um, well, I moved. I'm not going into detail about that, but I didn't talk about it much, but because I was kind of ashamed of, not ashamed of where I'm at. I always loved where I'm at. I grew up in this place. This is where I was born and raised. Well, I'm not born here, but my I would say I grew up in this home since I was four or five, I don't know, but I was little and I grew up in this home. So um, I moved back in with my mom and grandma, and I was ashamed. I was ashamed to, you know, I was ashamed to kind of say where I was at. I'm just gonna say, but I came to realization that, you know, I'm actually happy where I'm at because this is my home. This was always my this was my first home, and this home is in spending our family now. From my sister to me to my mom. We all had our places at one time, but when we move, we come back home. Actually, this is my grandma's house, but she always said we always got a home no matter what happened. So where I'm at is a two-family flat. And that means, well, for people who don't know, I'm in Detroit, and this house have three floors to it. Three floors. It's got a upstairs, a middle floor, and a basement. Well, this basement is that's where I'm at now. It's a finished basement. It didn't used to be a finished basement when I was coming up, but sometime down the years, when I was like 20, my grandma got this basement finished. Like they turned it to a finished basement. So she had these walls put up. I'm gonna give you a tour in a minute, but she had a lot of work done down here to turn it to a finished basement. And I'm gonna also show you the floors on this house. It's not a small house. It's a big ass house. So it's kind of one of those houses that you will see. I mean, I don't know if y'all live in Michigan and y'all know where Grosse Pointe is, but it's got, like I said, it's got three floors to this house. So three floors to this house, and it's four bedrooms uh on each. Well, no, two bedrooms on each floor. So my mom stay at the top floor. It's an extra bedroom. My grandma stay in the middle floor, and it's an extra bedroom. And down here is a finished basement. So I'm gonna give y'all a tour now. Y'all gonna have to excuse the floor because they was doing, before I came back, they was doing some plumbing work, redo the pipes and stuff because they was old. From this house was built in 1940, I think. So the plumbing had to be changed in the house and everything. So um, y'all might see holes in the wall, which I'm going to fix. I'm gonna probably go get some drywall and all that eventually and patch up the holes where they had to bust the ceiling, parts of the ceiling out to run these new pipes. So I'm gonna get some drywall and probably fix that eventually, since I'm gonna be here. But I'm gonna take you on a little tour. So let's go. Okay, so here's my workstation. Kind of like how I had it before with the studio, but actually I got more space now. I can sit right there. I got that set up. Here's my excuse me, sniffing. Like I said, I just woke up and I get the sniffles when I wake up. But that's this dresser was in here. Now we have plenty of storage closets. We got a lot of these storage closets. So that's my gun locker box right there. And this is stuff that I had to stack up in here. It's not my stuff. This was their stuff. They had it kind of everywhere. But when I came back, I just set everything in here and stuff. This is a pantry. I kind of use this. That's my grandma and mom's stuff. That's my stuff. This was my grandfather's upstairs bed. My grandma got it out when he passed. So these two chairs, it was my grandma. She got a new set and just put these down here before I moved. Way before I moved back. My table, my TV. Now these dressers was my grandma's, but they was at my granddad's and his upstairs, so she just brought them back down here. It's my picture. The little table there. My computer, all that stuff. This entertainment center was my grandma. She got a new set, and pretty much everything she got new, she puts down, or the old stuff she puts down here. But she had this since I was little too. I got a deep freezer. Well, we got a deep freezer. This is my grandma. My mom used this, and so long distance shot. Now, like I said about the holes in the wall, they redid the plumbing work, and I'm gonna have to patch up that. So I like that mirror though. It's a nice mirror. My mom put up these custom privacy curtains and stuff. So a little bit of privacy there. Now let's go out here. Turn on the light. It's got, washer dryer, sink. This me and my neighbor made this stand right here for my microwave and all that. My grandma's ice maker. So y'all seen that at the trailer, but that was my grandma's. Got my refrigerator. This little table. This was a TV stand table. I just put a board on here and slapped a little table on there. I'm gonna paint that. My mom, like I said, she do a lot of crafting, and I just took this board and just drilled it to this old TV stand that they was gonna throw out. I'm like, just lay that down here, and I'll just make like a table, like a little side table or whatever. That's pretty much on the process of working on that. Oh, excuse that, I was eating last night. That out the way. You got this little coffee thing. Just plug it up, and like I said, it's a big change for me, but like I said, through the floor, it looks like that because they were busting out these walls to put new pipes in. So I'm in the middle of fixing that. She got privacy curtains here. My mom put up these lights where there's one up there too, right there. When you walk up to it, it does this. And there's one, I think, up there too. So when you get near it, it comes on. Like I said, it got storages for days down here. This is another storage room. Like I said, we in the middle of rearranging everything since I moved here, so everything look cluttered right now. But it will be rearranged. But that's a storage room. This is the furnace room. So it's got 2 furnaces here. That's the upstairs. This is downstairs. Got water heater. Water heater. Fortunately, this furnace went out and it had to be changed. Like I said, this house is old. They probably got to take this whole furnace out. They can't even. I tried to fix it, but the pretty much the motor went out, and it, not just the motor. If it was the motor, I can change it, but something went out in it where it just need to be changed out. The whole thing, like a car motor, just died. She was down in the middle of rearranging that too. She got a bathroom down here. And that toilet is new. That's why it looks like that, on the side. Because it used to be an old toilet there. She had somebody put this new toilet in. So I'm in the middle of probably going to paint in here and all that. But there's a little table and all that I set up. This is another storage room. Mine keep her stuff in here. Like I said, everything's cluttered because it was like all that stuff was out here, and I pretty much been moving stuff around so I can make me a room. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the top. Well, I don't know my grandma and mom up right now, but I'm gonna show y'all one of the floors. All right, going upstairs. I ain't gonna really say nothing because they probably asleep right now. Let's go on upstairs to the second floor. This is my grandma's house. My grandma, she's sleeping in there, so I'm not gonna bother her. Bathroom. That's her clock. Just a new TV stand she got. She had that other one in the basement over here. We moved it downstairs. That's this pantry cabinet. Oh, let me show you what the outside look like. She got the yard. She had that done years ago, but that my cousin redesigned that right down there. You see them pallets? He put that in. My cousin dirt that she had for a minute. Stairs. This is my mom's upstairs. This is the second floor. There's my tablet over there. So when I'm up here, I sit out there and just chill with my mom and talk to her and stuff. So I'll be keep my tablet up here. Red style sliding drawer. That close. We customized this and put all this in. It didn't look like this one. We remodeled the house. So all this is new. We remodeled this kitchen. We got help putting all this stuff in here. No cabinets and all that. This is new. This is new. I put this in and put this light in. Second bedroom. We redid this bathroom. We gutted it out and redid it. You notice how it looked different from my grandma's. All this is custom. We did the floor, put that in, did the back walls, but no sink, no toilet, all that. We hung up this custom mirror. I put these in. So that's new. All that's been remodeled. That's our room. She painted these herself on this door like this. Like I said, me and my mom, we crafty people. We like to customize things. She put these up, put that up. Now this is the second floor, so you've seen the second floor. Walls are huge. We used to climb up there when we was kids and get our ass beat when we get caught. Yeah, so this is the second floor. First floor. We did the same with the contact paper on that door. And the basement. So, yeah. Hey. Oh, it ain't coming on because it's probably because it's light. Oh, now I want to come on. So, I'm just pretty much in the process of doing some work down here to make it look decent like it did on the other two floors. So, I'm in the middle of doing that. So, I gotta mop the floor. There's all that shit from that. It's all on that floor. So, yeah. Yeah, storage for days down here. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get me a one of them wall mounts. I'm gonna probably use one of these TVs as a second screen for my computer. So, I mean, shit, we got 2 TVs here. I ain't using it. Give me a mount and use one as a second screen for the computer. Probably have it roll out on the set on this side, so it'll roll out. I'm gonna have it where it rolls out, or I can pull it out and push it back in, back here. Like back there. So it's gonna be like, come out, and then I'll be able to push it back in for a second screen. Cause this computer can do dual screen, second screens and stuff. Oh, it's this thing. My sister gave this to me. She recently moved to her house, and she gave me that. So, yeah. All right, let's get back on my little workstation. I really gotta do something about the damn floor. This is bothering me. Yeah, so, that's my living situation. And I was planning on getting an apartment because I didn't want to be in this basement, but lately it's grown to me, and at the same time, I got my space. I got more space than I actually need. I got the basement. So I'm in the process of remodeling as well. Um, I can sleep on either floor if I wanted to. No one else is sleeping on that floor. They said plenty of times you get tired of being down there. You can always just come up here and just lay down or something. So 2 extra rooms. In this house is if I wanted to, but I kind of want my own privacy. My own space. Like I said, I go up there, sit with my mom and grandma. My Surface tablet is upstairs, and I keep that on her table because when I'm up there, I chill and talk with her. She be on her computer, and I be on my tablet, just for company, Um, so if I wanted to, I could go, sleep on either floor if I wanted to, but I like to sleep down here because I feel like this is my own room down here. Well, it is my own room down here. And I was ashamed to not be back here, but when you have your own place, it feel like you're going backwards. But at the same time, this is my home. This is my home. I grew up here. When everybody had to move and come back, we all came back here. From my mom to my sister to me. Grandma always said, "You, no matter what, you always got a home to come back to." Just thinking about it, this is my home, and I'm not ashamed of it. Yeah, I live in a basement, but it's our home. It's our home, and it's like no one can take this home from us. My grandma already got it set up where, if knock on wood, if something was to happen to her, we can't sell this house. We would have to agree on it and everything, but we already determined that this house is not going to be sold. This is a family house, so yeah. My grandma worked hard to get this house. She put a lot of money and work into this house, and I love this house. I'm sure anybody that knows me, been in this house, love this house too. This was like a family house, a family gathering. Everybody came here. So I'm not ashamed of this house. This is my home. So this is my basement. Like I said, I was ashamed to show show where I'm at. But you know what? I'm owning it. This is my home, so I'm owning where I'm at. And I was gonna try to look for an apartment and all that, but I'm actually happy here now. So, oh, I forgot to show y'all the outside of it. But yeah, it's a big ass house. It's not a small house. You've seen how many floors is on here. It's got a 2 car garage outside, long ass fucking driveway. Um, it's got back porches. I'll show that another time. But it's got like 2 floors got back porches where it's doors to get out to these back porches, and they all screened off. So it's actually a porch with where you can sit out on like a little deck. Each floor got that. So yeah. So all the houses on this block is 2 family flats. Next door is a 2 family flat, and the one on the other side of me is a 2 family flat too. Um, I think these 3 houses, the only one in this block that's a 2 family flat. Oh no 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 no! My boy down the street, he got his grandparents had a 2 family flat too. So it's a few houses on this block. It's that got 2 family flats. Yeah. So there's a few houses on this block that got 2 family flat, and they're all big ass houses on this block. I mean, you don't rarely see 2 family flats that's still standing and looking good in Detroit, but most people who have them are older people who still taking care of their stuff. So now when it be passed on, that's when shit start getting messed up, because these younger generations don't know how to run a house or take care of a house. So, but people like me, if I will make sure a house like this will be taken care of, because I have respect for the stuff, my grandma, the time, the money, and everything my grandma put in for us all to have a home. So I will not let this house get ran down. I will always take care of a house like this because this is our home. Got to take care of home. Oh, and those the vents right there running to this one running to upstairs, and that one running to my grandma's that need to be changed out. So that's my video of my home, where I'm at now. Different scenery, different change, but fuck it. I own it. Dude, we grew up in this house. And like I said, yeah, I live in the basement. I own that. I admit that. But I don't have to just stay in the basement. I got plenty of places to be in this. I mean, I got plenty of places to go in this house. There's 2 extra rooms upstairs, well, an extra room on every floor. So I got my own space down here. So I actually got more room than I would have than an apartment. Like you've seen all this big ass space. I mean, I got a deep freezer. I got a refrigerator. If I wanted to go outside and sit on the back porch, I could on either floor. I got two car garage. So yeah. All right. So till next time. Peace.